Hey guys, Cyndaf here, and welcome back to Factorio modded. The version 2. I got a fish. Haha, I've actually caught a fish. It does minus 20 physical damage. Can I put it back in the water? Yeah, I did, but it's disappeared. Right, what were we up to? We were up to getting iron sorted, I believe, because we've got the old the old boards going. That's what we were doing. We were sorting out the stone processing. Where was that going to go? Where was that going to go? Was that going to go to the right? Was that going to go over here? I believe it was going to go over there. But what I want to do is I want to join these two things up here in the middle. So that they can be on one line and do as they're told. And then come over here and, well, that's where they can stay for now. I guess I can actually just box it up. Although I'm going to need some power cables to do so. Yeah, we'll have it there, like that. There we go. And we'll have that box up all the stone. But we actually need to power these things. We need to power them on this side. A bit like that. That'll do it. And then we need some more filter inserters so that we can filter out this stuff. Right, so what we're going to do is we are going to get some more iron for a start. Now that that stone's being filtered out, we don't have to worry about the old crushed stone anymore. Because we have, well, we do. I'd say we don't, we do. Let's get a pair of iron chests and swap those wooden ones out, because the wooden ones are actually fairly useless. There are a few more. Right, now we've got crushed stone going down here. Let's swap these out. The iron chests are slightly bigger, so we've got 70 electric boards. So we can make plenty of filter inserters, which is good because we need them. We got not a lot of copper. Got some spare resin for some reason. Okay, that filter missed that. We've got plenty of plates on here. That's good, because we need all the iron plates we can get. We just need some copper plates now. So those should be filtering out just fine. I do need the near inserter research though. Speaking of research, you're not doing anything. It's because we're out of iron gear wheels. Which is fine for the moment, to be honest. I don't know how many science packs we've got left in the old thing over there, but we need some more copper. And you barely have any. Because we need to filter, I say we need to filter this out. I mean, once we start processing the iron, we should get enough copper anyway, so this can shut down. There's a bit more copper in the ways of copper. We'll have, I don't know, 50 of these. No, that'll do, 67. A bit of resin for some reason. Here, you take that, because I don't want it. A bunch of stuff that I also don't need, that I need to dismantle, but I can't because I can't build a proper recycling machine yet. Alright, so you've got plenty of boards, and you're out of carbon again, I suppose. No, you're out of tin copper wire because we're out of what? Copper wire. Okay, that makes sense. But we have 70 boards, so we'll go with that for now. Right, filters. Filter. So that's slag. So what we need is... Well, they changed this. Did they? Did they? Yes, they did. Because it used to sort into the different crushed types of iron and copper. But now it does not. Now it just sorts into iron and copper itself. Which I suppose uncomplicates the process a bit. I say a bit, a lot. I don't know why I need all silos. I'm guessing it does uncomplicate it, but considering we've got extra things to complicate it. Yeah, I suppose it's uncomplicated the whole iron refining process, so that we can have liquid refining. We can melt the stuff down. I'm guessing. Warehouse. That's cool. So that we can process iron with gases. I'm guessing is why you no longer have to sort through 30 different crushed ores, which means we might, well, we still get 1 copper and 2 iron out of this stuff. So let's have copper on the inside, right here, and iron on the outside, right here, and here. And if I need to, I can actually expand it down 1. Kind of. That was bioprocessing. So now we can get carbon dioxide and methanol. Automation 2. We'll have that. Still building those. Yeah, I could. Yeah, I can do it down because it's splitting down, so I can just use long-armed inserters further down. Or what I could do is I could use long-armed inserters now and make it look even, rather than these ones. No, I don't want that. I need one of these. So you output. I mean, you can. You can refine the crushed ore further. I need you to be filtering me just regular iron. That's silver. That's zinc. That's tin. Processed. Pellets. Solid limestone. Let's do it. Let's do a search. Iron. So iron plates. Iron ore. There we go. Iron ore. You are copper ore. You are slag, which is in here. There it is. You're slag as well. You are copper ore, and you are iron ore. And so you come down like this, and like this, and like this. There we go. So you can come along that way. And you can have your own separate little tracky D there. Actually, that was wrong. I need you to do that. There we are, like that. I mean, once I get near inserters, I can change this up and just have that as one track. So intake, let's intake from the bottom there and the bottom there. Alright, so we need to move this over. We may as well just have you smell this down. You need to move over anyway, so I need to pick you up. Be careful about that. Get some more transport belts down here. There we go. You go down to there. You go down to there. You need to turn around that way. That way we can get more of this stuff processed. Now we need some underground belts. Is that going to reach down there? Yes, that's a slag one, that's a copper one. You need to split, actually. We need a splitter, but we need I've got wood, so why can't I make resin? Do I have enough? I have enough transport belts. I have enough iron plates. I just can't make basic circuit boards for some reason. Because I'm out of resin. How much wood does it require to make resin? Can I make resin myself? No, you can't do it by hand. That's strange. Why have I been able to make them so far? Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that. They must have changed it so that you can't make resin by hand. I did update the mod after all. Well, it's kind of weird. But I can certainly produce one circuit board. Can I not produce... And I'm out of wood, of course. There we go, now I can make wooden circuit boards again. Getting confused as to what I'm supposed to be doing here. Since I can no longer make resin myself. Which makes sense, I mean you can't really squeeze resin out of wood by hand. But that does sort of bite you in the arse. When you need to make a basic circuit board to make an assembling machine. And you can't make an assembling machine if you can't get resin. So how would you get resin without the machine? If you can't make resin yourself. I can't remember where I found it now. Where's resin? There's resin. So if you can't make resin by hand, how are you supposed to make the wooden circuit boards? Or do you get resin for making wood? No, you don't. How are you supposed to make basic electric boards to make the machine, the assembling machine, if you can't get resin without a assembling machine? That's kind of daft. That might need looking at. Did I just make wood out of cellulose? Ah, you get resin by doing the bioprocessing. You make wood out of cellulose fibres, and that gives you resin. Okay, that makes more sense. So you have to do bioprocessing before you can make machines, which is kind of awkward, but good to know. Let's see, do I want to back you up this way or that way? We could do both. So let's have you split there. And then you can do what you're supposed to be doing. Not coming down the middle there like that, because that's where coal needs to go. I don't know whether that was actually far enough back in an equal measure for extra furnaces, but we'll have to give it a go, won't we? Extra iron plates, plenty of extra iron plates. See, now you've got crushed saphirite. I need to take that away, have you burn it all, because we're swapping that out for pure iron. But I need to do something with the copper, so I need to move my copper production down here for now. I'll leave the drills and that up north, but I need the furnaces. Just in case I require some extra copper production, this will have to this will sit up here for now. We don't need the crushed saphirite either, so you can take that. You can sit there and just not do anything for now, unless I really need some extra copper. But we won't need that until we're really starting to churn out copper cables and stuff. Same goes for this stuff, I don't need to process any of this. I am going to need another couple of furnaces though, just to even it up. So, copper, let's have a cheap little copper production line. Which we could have it in parallel to this. Couldn't we? Let's see, let's make... I haven't got any more iron plates in production, so I'm going to be sparing of what I'm doing. First of all, let's turn this nonsense on. That would be a smart idea. That is turning all this machinery on. And power! Now we can start producing what I need to produce. Oh, there's long arm inserts going down there. So what we need is a splitter and a bunch of those. Just a big old bunch of those. Because we're going to drag... I mean, iron plates needs to come off of this and go left. So we need to leave a bit of room for that. We just need to drag this down, this away. So what we need to do is we need to turn this. Once we finish making the gear wheels, we'll just collect it for now. So we need a couple of lanes down there. Let's build it there. We can leave some room for expansion later. I don't know whether that's far enough apart or not. But let's just stick like a bit of coal in there and just stick the copper in there. Because we need the iron to go off, and we also need it to separate to make steel and whatever else we needed to do. This should expand perfectly fine for extra iron production if we can get this to kick more iron out. We have slag building up already. We need to increase the input there, so we'll do that later. Or soon, I should say. We'll do it soon. But we'll start small rather than start big and sort of overburden ourselves with raw materials. We have plenty of this available. The drills are keeping up just fine. The crushers are keeping up just fine. For now. At least we're getting more iron out of the iron. Kind of. Right, there's plenty of iron plates anyway. So let's just do this to mark out where we need to draw the iron out. That way. We can put this here. So if we have copper coming in, coal coming in, copper coming in, I didn't quite separate these enough. Like that. So let's drag the coal in. There like that. Let's drag the slag out this way. Let's drag the copper down this way. Slag will have to go underneath. Do I really want to do that though? Future expansion, I'm going to need to bring the iron back up and join it probably onto here. So I'm going to need to leave a little room away from the copper. So if we do this, that should be alright. We need that splitter. So it's now going to use the old cellulose fibres to make wood. It's probably more efficient. I'm probably not going to need as many furnaces for copper as I do iron, so let's put it there for now. And have it do that. And then come down there. Now I need to drag the slag away and box it because I can't process it yet. So we need a chest to box it into. And somewhere to put it. So if we just kind of drag it out here. I keep forgetting when I do this I actually need to provide power. There we go. I actually asked for 2 iron chests if you don't mind. Plenty of box space and go. Go slag, go. Get out of here. So we need 2 more of those. Just to grab some more of that and make this a bit quicker. Right, so we have that moving. We are going to need to start processing this nonsense pretty soon, otherwise we're going to run out of space. How many gear wheels can I make? 58, that's not anywhere near enough for factory. We will automate this just in a second. We'll probably get that done before the end of the episode. We just need to start the research kind of now. So, kick you out. I also really need to get the near inserts done, because this stuff is just going to deposit on one side. I have slag in my inventory. Let's put that in the box. Actually, let's just kind of split it off here. Those inserts are really kind of rapid, so I should get rid of that pretty quick. I also have a load of copper in my inventory, so let's stick that in a furnace rather than back on the belt, because this isn't being automated just yet. I am out of iron plates, so I can't do that. Give me those copper plates though. I'm not going to make 200, am I? No, not by a long shot. Well, not by a little anyway. Could be 190 odd. Whilst copper is backing up, it's not backing up severely. Slag's not backing up severely. Not severely anyway, but only because these inserts are pretty slow. Could change them out for fast ones, but there's no point. That's running at a decent clip. The old iron ore is backing up, and we'll just have to keep it that way until we can start processing the iron to be better quality. Alright, I finished making those, so I've got a 196 now, like I thought. So we just need another 4. So 100 for you, 100 for you. And some extra for you. Get those working, and we can get the research working again. Let's go and stick some carbon up in the old place. I really don't need that much carbon in production, to be honest, but is it you that needed carbon? Yeah, you might as well take that. And you need copper. See, now that I've got copper in production, I need to move this down there so that I can feed it copper plates, unless I run copper plates all the way up here, but that would be inefficient to say the least. I could even automate wood production, because you could build a greenhouse which grows wood. I don't know whether it just produces wood or whether it produces trees or something. I assume it just produces raw wood. I can't actually build it because I haven't researched it. So I could just literally have wood on transport belts to feed these. And then we need to get this smelting itself and the tin smelting itself and drag it down to this. At least this anyway. Because we're going to need some more of that. Although we still have 70 boards, but we are going to need some more. Especially when we start automating things. How's the old power doing? How's the power processing doing? You know, not too bad. We are still using mostly electric mining drills, so that's fine. That's a lot of coke. Hopefully I use coke for something else. Maybe I'll use it for steel, because yeah. IRL, coke is required to make steel. But we can get this running together in the middle there, and in the middle there. We can one lane that. And now we've got iron plates. Let's get this set up. Let's scoop up some iron plates. We'd probably actually be alright with a bit more in the ways of iron production. Like, not overboard, just like number 4. To increase it over what we're going to have producing copper. I didn't move the belts out far enough. Never do. I always shortchange myself on that. So that's copper production there. Let's get that rolling. We'll need that rolling out as well. So I actually spaced it out. I actually spaced it out well. Would you look at that? And that can come down to here. No, it can't. It can go one further out because of transport belt or underground belt that I need. There. We might as well just throw that out as well while we're at it. And that on the belt. Cool, we've got that going. Right, let's start some automation, shall we? So I need gear wheels and I need inserters and transport belts in production. Now this is always the thing because I'm never going to have enough iron production to serve all of that. As well as everything else that requires iron. Everything else that requires iron may need another source of iron income. Because like with our previous factory, it just... Unless you've really got the iron production on point, some things are going to starve. Which is going to cause other things to not produce. Like by the time we get to making green and red circuits, if we even make green and red circuits, I assume we do. But we might actually not make green and red circuits because everything's been replaced by circuit boards, hasn't it? Yeah, everything's been replaced by other types of electronics. So we may not actually need to make those anymore. Poison mine, slow down mine. Interesting. Vehicle plasma cannon. Yeah, we'll not get into that just yet. So it looks like we may be alright with the production of that stuff. Sulfur processing. What do I need to make chemical processors? I can't remember what it said. What I needed. Basic chemistry 2, which requires science back teas. Okay. I can do that. I just need to get the because that requires green science packs anyway. So, and once we get chemical plants, we can then get slack processing. And we can turn it into something. Probably uranium power stuff. Although what I require for uranium power is beyond me. Where is even uranium power? There's air recycling. Tier 1 advanced heat management. Uranium power. Is there nuclear reactor tier 1? This requires some advanced fluid mechanics, uranium processing, reactor fuel fabrication, advanced fluid management, the electric engine, silicon processing, stuff like that. So we're a little way out of uranium processing just yet. We need chemical processing, which requires electrolysis 2. We are well out of that for now. So right, let's get a couple of assemblers for. Well, let's just get a bunch of assemblers actually. Let's get 10 assemblers because we're going to need quite a few. Let's process some more of this stone into bricks, because I guarantee we're going to need it at some point. Give me that 4. Take that. Give me that. If anything, we're going to need it for pipes. So, unless we have sort of steel pipes, one of these size 10, underground 15. Yeah, they'll work. Steel pipes, but we need steel. So, stone pipes for now. They're underground 10, whereas steel underground 15. So they go further. Believe it or not, that is what that means. Right, actually, if we split the iron off for gear wheels, I'll have gear wheels there. And actually, we'll split that one kind of like that, and we can have it running down the centre. I didn't actually need to split them over that far, because we're going to have them output on this side. Like this. So we can have... actually that's a bit of a problem. Because I do need... I need more power cables anyway, so let's make all of those. We need more copper. Hello copper, we need some of you. We will have a use for you soon. We will have a use for you for making copper wires. I mean, I could run copper plates all the way up to where I've got the board processing. Although I assume I'm going to need to expand the board processing to make better boards at some point, which is still going to require more tin, but it's going to require other metals too. I have to expand it this way. I'm not researching anything at the moment, so I'm just having a little flick through. Because we're going to need better... So there's the chemical plant. That gives me the chemical plant, but so does this. Bob revamp. Okay, yeah. I need to research. That gives me better chemical plants, whereas this just gives me the standard chemical plant. So this research will be a bit superfluous, but I'll need to do it so that I can get more advanced chemical plants, because well, I need it as oil processing. Pump jack research. Does that give me better pump jacks? Yeah. Is it going to increase the area it covers? No? Good. Just its speed. I should really stop looking at such things. Although, actually, if I do this and this, is there a better electronics research? I mean, the advanced electronics 2, that gives me logic boards, integrated electronics, silicon, plastic, fiberglass boards. It's going to require glass. Yeah, we're going to need to expand all of this out. It's going to require other materials to come in. So we may just leave this here, actually. Let's see, I can drag that through there. Wood can come up there and there I can feed metals into here. That's going to be ugly as sin, but it'll work. This needs carbon. I mean, I could drag carbon over. That's quite a drag, though. Same with the copper plates, it's quite a drag. Well, I could, no, I couldn't. But the same is true if I move this down here. I'm gonna have to drag the. I'm gonna have to process these metals and then drag them down instead. So it's I either drag one or the other. I may end up just having to drag copper and carbon up for the electronic circuits. But we can move where we can make that a bit more efficient and dragging that up. And I'm getting ahead of myself anyway. So, but that's how my thought process works. Let's deal with the immediate, which is this stuff. We need to split this and drag this under. Give me some wooden circuit boards. I could just go and nick them, but no, I might as well make them. Always gives me a spare wooden board though. Right, let's drag you. Oh, I actually put you in the wrong place. Because I want to drag it straight up. Like that. So I need you to come under here. I need you to be feeding into there like that. So that's gear wheels. Gear wheels. We also need copper plates for that production, so that's fine. Copper plates can be down here. Where should I actually make these? Where should my research park be? I could actually put the research park in the middle here. I have to drag the raw materials up through it, so I may actually have the research park down here somewhere. So I'm going to be dragging materials all over the place. Hmm. $67, $67, that should split evenly enough. There you go, take that, give me automation too. I need my research park to be near my production facilities. And if I'm going to do that, well, I could squeeze it in here. Well, at least the science pack producers and have the research park up here. If I move the carbon lane to sort of come up that way, sort of up by the coal, past where these are and up where these are, up there, and have my research park here. Hopefully you can see my mouse pointer, but if not, it's just above the this spherite deposit, and my science pack machines just in front of where the carbon line ends. I could do it there and just drag copper plates up, which I'll be dragging up anyway. I mean, I'm not going to need that many copper plates to make science packs, so I could actually have it come up. Yeah, I could just, yeah, we'll do that. Sorry, I got to internally argue the point to see if I'm actually making the right decision. Do I seriously still have too many wooden boards and stuff? I always seem to have one extra. Right, anyhow, let's drag off copper right here. And I'll run it up there. And on the ground belt. It's a good thing I left this little gap here, otherwise this would have been a lot harder. So if I run copper up the side of this, I can split it off, and I need it to go up there, so You know, let's just run it all the way up. Not through the coal, because I'm going to need more of that. Until I can get it done by... Actually, no. Let's have that a little more efficient, shall we? There. That's a little more efficient. I'll probably end up moving this. You know what, let's just run it straight up here. Dig that. Let's clear the trees out of the way. There we go. Straight up there. We have plenty of copper plates. That's a good thing, right? Straight to there. Can't go any further, otherwise we'll start depositing copper plates on this line, which would not be good. We can have that there. Can I power both of those using just the one? No, I can't. So we're going to use two instead. Like that. Right, let's kick more of those out. That shouldn't be too big a drain on the old copper plates, but we've got plenty of copper in production anyway, because we do need to use more iron though, because otherwise we are going to run out of copper unless I produce copper up here. So we've got that. What do we need for transport belts? That's just iron plates and gear wheels, so that's fine. That's automation done. That's good. So that's what I need to make inserters. Anything else I can get on red? Fluid control, nitrogen processing, which gives me an air filter, advanced metallurgy, sulfur processing, warehouses, ore silos, which I don't really need, not here anyway, better drills, electrolysis, which gives me the electrolyzer, which lets me do things I don't need to do yet, chemical processing, which lets me do things I don't need to do yet, coal processing, coal burning, burns coal to boil water while collecting ash. The special boiler. A special boiler allows me to collect ash. Interesting. Air compressing. Water boring. Military. Greenhouse. See, there we go. That'll give me... let's get a greenhouse. That'll give me wood production. That way I can just automate the entire thing and forget about giving it wood. So, transport belts require iron plates and gear wheels. That requires iron plates, gear wheels and basic circuit boards. So we're going to need to bring some circuit boards down. Which is going to be awkward. We're going to have belts running everywhere, aren't we? Because the circuit boards are built right there. Out of basic boards, and well, we could set up a separate one, I suppose. That's not like we're ever going to be short on wood. We could just set up a separate one. Yeah, let's do that, because we're not going to require that many copper wires, so we'll just have a little copper wire basic board set up just down here instead. Plenty of copper plates if I ever need to skim any. Because then we can have this little setup. We are going to need to actually increase copper production, aren't we? Possibly. We'll see what happens when it finishes packing up. Anyway, let's stop sidetracking ourselves, and you need to be... Do I want to feed it off this line? I don't think I do. let's do it off this line instead. Speaking of transport belts, I'm actually out of them. So let's collect some iron plates. So if this comes down here, we can have it output here. I know I'm going to need more gear wheels, because these require gear wheels and iron plates. Greenhouse, that's done. Right, now we can set that up and make wood. So let's just do, if we do this, that's out of the way. I need you to make transport belts. So I need you to take iron from here, and gear wheels from, let's kick it over one, there. I need you to put them out there. So I really only need transport belts to make science packs. And the same with inserters. I only need those to make science packs. So if we have them there, we can have gear wheels running all the way down, and that's where they will stop for now until I need another source of gear wheels. I'll just split it off there actually. We can have that come out. I need more plates. If I can have enough plates for 200 transport belts, that would do me just fine. I can see I'm going to need more iron production, so I'm going to put that in right now. We'll have 4 of those, and we'll have none of those because we're out of plates again, and 4 of those. Because I think we're stalling on iron, so we're not kicking any copper out. That's exactly what's going on. Could probably do with just having this produce copper at the same time, although I believe it also makes iron. Yeah, it does. But then we'll have to deal with extra slag. I mean, I suppose I don't have to actually process it into iron and copper, do we? We could just filter out the stone and have it just bake us some plates out of the crushed ore. It's inefficient, but it'll work. I mean, these are filling up on stone as it is. It'll take a little while before they're actually full, but it won't take long enough. I actually need to save some stone to actually make more furnaces and stuff, but we're not actually going to require that many furnaces. That many more anyway. Before we upgrade to better furnaces. I mean, the metal mixing furnaces do the same job and only cost stone bricks, so it's fine. There, transport belts. Let's shift this back a bit. Let's shift it back a bit more, just in case we need even more production of old iron plates. I mean, as soon as I get the green packs into production, which is what this is for, I mean, these don't take a lot of iron plates to build, so I'll have you coming up there like that. Yep, I need to save that space for a splitter, so I'll have it do that. Let's save space for a couple more of these if I need them. And move the old carbon line over because it's in the way now. These two need to make red packs, don't they? So that just requires a copper plate and a gear wheel. So there's the copper plates on the right, and gear wheels will be on the left. So I do need to split off the gear wheels already. It's not exactly where I wanted to split them, but so we'll have that there and there. Just for now, we'll have 2 being produced, I suppose. I usually do 4, just to make it even. Let's make me that. Right. Before I've even got the gear wheels in production, I'm already splitting them off. I'm going to need this to come up here and then move over. That might be enough in terms of production actually, so all I'll have to do is just replace them with better machines. So I could really feed those in there. Have it come down there. Like that, and then I'm going to need them outputting there. And these two need to, I mean they're only made out of 2, so I can do them on the little ones. I just need some, what, plates? Yeah, I need some plates. Two more. I really am getting ahead of myself, aren't I? Setting all this up and I haven't even got, I can't even make inserts on those. Oh, I might as well make that now. I've already made 1. Don't want an uneven number. Because inserters require 3 ingredients. They require basic boards, so I need a pair of assembling machine 2s. Like that. Which will give me assembling machine 1s to spare. Which can go there and there. And they can output on the same line. Couple of these. 1, 2, 3, yeah, I did make the right number. 1, 2, and 3. I should be able to make that work. If I do that. Let's put these down and make some more iron plates. Before I forget what I've even got the long-armed inserts for. drag coal over. There we go. Oh yeah, and drag some power down for those. And once again, I forget the outputs, because I always forget the outputs. There we go. Let's get some power to these machines. That's not where I wanted to put the power poles. I already took a look at this and needed to put them there. Which is a shame, because now I have to do this. And make it look ugly. But I need to connect this to the power anyway, so... Gear wheels are going! Gear wheels ahoy! See, now that's awkward. So I'm going to have to move you and put you there. And you need to make those, so I need to bring up some basic circuit boards. Somewhere. I'm going to have to come over here, I think. And I need 2 more for feeding in basic wooden boards. I'll let the transport belts fill up and then it'll fill up on the inserters. You make those, you make those. And now you need power. No, you need to stay there like that, actually. You need to be in the middle there like that. So you only require 2 things anyway. And then we need another 4 of those. Because you need to dump out. There like that. And... it's always the way, isn't it? He's not powered. I need bigger power poles so I can replace all these little ones because it looks ugly. Oh yeah. You actually need to be fed copper, don't you? That'd help. So you need the little basic circuit board production coming up. So if we just nick it off here... I can't because I'm out of iron plates. So let's nick some iron plates. So we'll have one of those. Unless these can also make the wooden boards, in which case I'll have them make wooden boards as well. Because they're small. And quite fast. So you make copper wire. Can you make wooden boards? You can make wooden boards, so we just need something to make wood. So we need 2 of those and a bigger one. 2 more of those and 1 of those. And a greenhouse, but we need glass for a greenhouse and we can't make glass yet, so we have to feed it wood manually. I have actually got carried away, haven't I? I've been going for an hour now. I do apologise for that. I did actually keep track of the... Well, I'd say keep track of the time. I did actually make a note of when I started recording and forgot to actually look at the time to see how long I've been recording. Once again. So, at least it's not under 45 minutes, it's just over an hour, so... My apologies for that. If you, well, I suppose if you've got the time to watch a 45-minute video, I suppose you've got a little extra time to watch an hour video. I did get a bit carried away of building all this stuff anyway. So, wood. So, you need to make those. You need to make... those? Or those? Those. And then you need to make... So if I do that, and you go there, and you need to make those, which requires wood, and then if you sit here, actually if I move you one up, because you don't need to be in line there, you can make wood out of raw wood. And we can have you do that. There. Like that, like that, like that, and we need another one. We have plenty of wood, so let's give you 100 wood, and you can make lots of wood. And then you need to do that and that for that, and then you need to output there, because I forgot I actually need to output this stuff. Right, I will end the episode now that I've got that set up. So, I would like to thank you all for watching. Feel free to leave a comment down below and tell me what you think. Tell me if you're enjoying Factorio, because I am. Very much enjoying Factorio. I have always enjoyed Factorio. Other than that, you can just say hi down below. I'll be in the comments and respond as and when I can. Feel free to leave a like if you enjoyed this episode. And you can also share with your friends. It would help me out a great deal, and I'd very much appreciate the gesture if you did. And you can subscribe for more. And I shall see you all